So I'm here at Blackwater Falls. I left from Pendleton Lake and I took the Dobbins House trail to the Pace Point Trail, and it ends here at the cliff with these big rocks and a pretty cool view. It's about a 1.5 mile hike, but there's nobody around anywhere. I don't imagine a lot of people even know this is a thing, because I've been to this park like a dozen times and didn't even know that you could go out this far. So pretty cool. So I'm on the Dobbins House Trail on the way back from the rocks there. This appears to be potentially the way to the Pendleton Falls, which is something I'm looking for, but you can't see from here, but it really drops off down there, and I don't think I should do that, but we're gonna see if there's another way. All right, we're heading back towards the lake, and this is sort of another area that might potentially reach the falls. I'll show what it looks like here. This nice bridge here, it's pretty cool. And let's see, you can see the lake out there. And then this is pretty much a dry riverbed that connects to the lake. You see there's some pools of water, but nothing flowing. And then it goes under the bridge, and then it goes down here. And that, let's see, this riverway down there, and that connects to the Blackwater River. And it sounds like there might be people down there. So this is another potential way to find those falls. And I might check that out in a little bit. We'll see. There's one. Okay. So we're back. That was about a 2-mile hike. I am in terrible shape. Like, oh my gosh. So I'm just glad that I made it. So I don't know if I'm gonna do the next expedition of trying to find the falls today. A little bit tired. Okay, so heading back towards the parking lot by the lake is another potential area to check out to see if I can find the Pendleton Falls, and that's right down this way. It's not even appears to be a trail there that follows along the river. You know, let's go check it out. Might as well. We'll see. Okay, so I just walked around the gravel path there, and then we could see where the main part of the lake flows into this river here, which connects to the Blackwater River. There's this sign here. It doesn't really indicate much, but there appears to be a path. So let's take a look. So this is pretty beautiful down here, but doesn't appear to be any way to get through here without waiting to potentially find those falls. So considering the riverbank that I showed you on the wooden bridge is dried up for the most part, I think that might be the safest way, which is kind of crazy, but yeah, so I think we'll try that tomorrow or another day where I'm free, just because I'm pretty wiped. But next time we come back here, we're gonna find the Pendleton Falls, and I think it'll be pretty spectacular. I'm gonna try to get some footage, because from what I've read, you know, it's there, it's awesome, but it's hard to get to, which means that 99% of people are never gonna see it. But I'm gonna be one of those 1%, but we're gonna try again tomorrow. Okay, so here by the lake, some trees and brush in the way a little bit, but there's a bench here, and I'm gonna eat some of that lunch that I brought. And then maybe we'll leave, or maybe I'll have the energy to go look for the falls again. We'll see. Had a little bit to eat. I'm going to descend down the riverbed that's dried and see what we can see. I don't want to get too crazy, but let's go have a look. All right, we're back at the riverbed. I'm gonna try to climb down here safely and see what we can see. So I'll just leave it on for a second so we can see kind of what we're doing. All right. Not too bad. And when I was here the other day, there's all kinds of tadpoles in these little puddles of water, which is pretty cool. Anyway, you can probably see some. Not as many, but there's a few, you know, and they'll be all over in these puddles. Some have a bunch, some have just a few. Okay, so let me show you where we're going. There's the bridge, we're just right under it. And there is, I don't know, it seems like you can kind of step on the stones and get down there. So I'm gonna step down towards this little river, see if it gives me any indication of where the falls might be. All right, here we are, closer to the bottom. Yeah, I mean, it seems like I can step my way through here. I'll just have to be careful. I'll turn around and you can see where we've come. Not too far, but you can see how it's just like a shale layered. It's so layered everywhere with just rocks, but this is really beautiful. And I imagine oftentimes this would be a falls in itself, you know, but the water isn't really running through here right now, which is good for me because I'm gonna go down here and check it out. Okay, so now we're down by the river. It's pretty cool. This is where it flows from. Pretty. And then it goes this way. And unless I'm just making a complete mistake, this leads to a significant waterfall. So let's go take a look, see if we can discover anything. All right, so we've just walked a little further. So far, there's enough stones for me to get through here. So I guess we'll just keep pushing forward till we see something. I really would like to see these falls because, you know, it's just one of those things that, you know, people just like me visited this park a dozen times or more over their lifetime, and not only did I not know it existed, but, you know, not only had I not seen it, I pretty much didn't even know it existed. So I would really like to find it. All right. Yep. We'll see if we can go much further or not. I'm not sure. All right, so we've pushed a little further, and I can only imagine that right there's a cliff, there's a drop. This has to be where the falls are. Let's see if we can get any closer. There's a big old rock in front of me. And climb on top of there. Ugh. But I feel like this almost has to be it, because it might be hard to see, but there's certainly a significant drop off though. I don't know. Boy. Maybe if I cross the other side, maybe I can just kind of walk through the woods on that side, because on this side, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if I can get back if I try to get over there. Shit. All right. Okay. There appears to be some space on the other side. I'm gonna see if I can get over there and back, you know. If we can get there safely and need to be able to get back. Let's take a look. We made it to the other side of the bank. There's a little bit of maneuvering room. Let's see if we can get a good image. This might be it. I hope so. Let's see. Now, if this is it, it's not as significant as I thought. However, still pretty cool. Let's take a look. Well, I don't think this is it. It's, hang on. How do we turn around? Yep. Okay. So, we made it to something kind of cool. Some small falls, pretty beautiful. And then, you know, some runoff over here. And then down the way. It's very beautiful, but this can't be it. It cannot be it. And honestly, I think I'm done for the day. I'm gonna maneuver my way back. And then maybe I'll do some more research, see if I can figure out how I could find these Pendleton Falls, because I'm on a mission. But I think we're about done for today. I'm gonna try to retrace my steps and get out of here. Okay. Okay, so we are at the top again. Just about. Bridges here. Oh man, let me just say again, I am in terrible shape. And if I would suggest not doing what I'm doing unless you're in a lot better shape than me. But here we are. Whew, trying to get some exercise. All right, so there's a pool, and kind of hard to see, but all those little shapes in there, tadpoles, they are everywhere. And each one of these puddles, there's a bunch.